like a phoenix. You burst into fire, burn the thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Oh, he's calling on his shadows, dude.
出てこい。
Oh, that's so fucking badass, bro. Hello, everybody, and welcome, guys, to the channel. Today, guys, Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 1 has officially dropped. I'm excited to jump in this and check this thing out, guys. Real quick, before we talk about Season 1 and we kind of do a recap and we talk about any of that stuff, if you haven't already, guys, consider hitting that subscribe button, man. Join the channel. We'd love to have you guys, have you on the journey. Join us in watching Season 2 of Solo Leveling, guys, whether you want to watch it for the first time with me, or if you've already seen the episode and you just want to join in here and see, hear things that maybe I caught that you didn't, or maybe you caught some things that I missed, and you can comment down below and we can kind of go on this journey together, guys. I'm also doing My Hero Academia on the channel currently. My Hero Academia is every Tuesday, Thursdays is when I'm releasing episodes on YouTube. We're also doing Bleach, which we just do Bleach on Fridays. So join us, guys. We'd love to have you. We're going to do all these animes plus many more that are coming out in 2025. So join us here on YouTube, guys. Again, hit that subscribe button and join the family, guys. We'd love to have you. As far as all that goes, guys, we also have Patreon. You can join the Patreon. It is currently free right now. I do have other tiers you can buy into just to help support the channel. But as of right now, I am offering a free subscription, which I'll probably only do till so many followers over on Patreon. So if you'd like to join Patreon where you can get unedited, you get early access to videos and all those kinds of things, feel free to join that. The link will be in the introduction video, and we'll also have the link down below. So love to have you over there. With all that being said, guys, let's talk about Solo Leveling. Solo Leveling Season 1. Quick recap, guys. I don't want to sit here and I don't want to waste a bunch of your guys' time. I want to get into this new season just as much as you guys do. So let's just do a quick recap here. So obviously, Season 1, we had Jinwoo, our main character. He was an E-rank hunter, basically the weakest hunter of them all. Not even basically. He was the weakest hunter of all kind. He went into a tunnel and, or not a tunnel, he went into a gate. They were supposed to make quick, easy money. It turns out that there was another opening inside the gate. They chose to go through that, and that is where they went in. They basically ran into some S rank or A rank monsters or gods and whatnot. So they had to basically play this whole thing out where you were living inside of this thing's world and following its own rules, right? And they had a certain set of rules you had to follow. I think there was 3 different ones, right? It was like praise God, pray to God, and faith or something like that. So yeah, the 3 trials. They did the 3 trials, right? Jinwoo was the last man standing in there. He basically stayed back to sacrifice himself so that everybody else could escape. And our main character was born into Jinwoo, where he was given this technology, or not even technology. He was entered into some system where he was basically like in a game, like an RPG game, where he was allowed to basically level up as he did trainings and all that kind of stuff. So he got stronger and stronger and stronger until the end of Season 1, where we watched him fight Igris, the Red Knight, where he defeated Igris, and now he has Igris as one of his shadows, or what are they called? I can't remember exactly the term, but he basically became a shadow monarch, where he now can have shadows. He can have basically up to 20 shadows or something like that live inside of his own shadow that he can summon basically at any time to help fight for him, or basically such like that. That's where we left off on Season 1. A couple other quick things that we did miss, or we did see in Season 1. We did see on episode 6 and 7, I think it's 5 and 6 or 6 and 7, where Jinwoo actually kills an S-rank hunter's older brother, and that S-rank brother has caught wind of that, and he is apparently coming to, I think they're in Japan. So he is coming. Obviously, he's an S-rank hunter. To my understanding, S-rank hunters, there's like only like 32 of them or something like that in all of the Solo Leveling world right now. So there's not a lot of S-rank hunters. He is one of them, so he's one of the strongest hunters that is out there right now. So he's coming after Jinwoo for revenge on his older brother. So we got to see where that develops and kind of go from there. That was just a quick recap of Season 1. I wanted to go in real fast before we start Season 2, and I just wanted to kind of talk about, because I wanted to hype myself up just even more right before we start this thing. I wanted to talk about my top 3 favorite moments from Season 1. And let me know what your guys' top 3 favorite moments are down below, or even just your favorite moment of Season 1. So like I said, I want to go through this real quick. Sorry. So, top 3 favorite moments of season 1, guys. Number 3 for me was, it's got to be on everybody's list. If you don't have this on your list, I actually don't know how this can't miss anybody's list, but it's got to at least be in your top 3. That is obviously Igris fighting Jinwoo. Igris and Jinwoo's fight was an amazing fight, guys. I love how it all developed. I love how he basically would have died, but he got bailed out because he skipped his training for the day, so he got sent to that punishment realm. And that basically allowed him to heal himself up and basically get his stamina back up to come back and be able to fight Igris and all those knights. I thought that was a super cool fight, man. I love the way it ended up, and he basically unlocked the Shadow Monarch ability. So, awesome fight. Number 3 on my list. Number two for me was episode 6 when he does kill that hunter. I can't remember what the hunter's name is, but he's in there and he does kill the hunter, and he basically almost unlocks his I don't even know what you'd call it. It's like you just watch him shut down his humanity for a moment, because he realizes, like, hey, you know what? This is the game. This is what they brought upon themselves. And then he basically slaughters all, like, 6 hunters or something like that were trying to kill him and him and that guy that were in the gate together. One thing too, guys, I'm terrible at names. I know I don't know why I can't remember shit, but I'm terrible at names. So my memory's not the greatest. Anyways, he was in there. That was my number 2 moment of all time. I just loved it, man. The way that the music came in as he was doing it, it was like this beautiful music as he's just slaughtering these people. Just I loved that, man. I loved that scene and the vibe of it all and all that kind of stuff. Not that I loved him slaughtering people, but you know, they deserved it. But anyways, so number 1 on my list, guys, and you know what? This is kind of a sleeper moment, I feel like, that I don't feel like a lot of people actually touch about. I liked episode 2. Episode 2, when Jinwoo basically goes through all the trials and they basically do all that stuff. I loved that thing, dude. It was an amazing introduction to the show. It was like a very, like, in your face. It's like Attack on Titan episode 1, where it is just in your face. You get exactly what you're like. It punches you right in the face. Like, that's how legitimate this was. Like, episode 2 was that for me. It set the tone for what this was and what it was going to be. And I loved that, man. I loved that, you know, he was the weakest hunter of all, but yet he was the one solving all these riddles and these things inside of that gate. And then the fact that he sacrificed himself. And then I loved the best part of episode 2, man. When he was the last one in there and he was basically getting, like, stabbed and cut and just, like, absolutely demolished by these gods or creatures. And he was just, like, he went through all these different emotional moments where he was so mad at one guy in particular who left because of he missed his family and he couldn't die because he had a family. And Jinwoo was like, I had a family. I had a mom. I had a sister who loved me. I don't want to die. Like, all that moment for me, dude, it was so impactful. I loved it. It set the tone for Jinwoo as a character. The voice acting was on point, man. Beautiful moment. Absolutely loved it. So, anyways, guys, we'll get into this. Like I said, I didn't want to make it a super long introduction, and then I proceeded to make it a super long introduction. So, with all that being said, guys, let's get into this, guys. We are at Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 1. Let's go. Sung Jina. Jina? Something like that. Oh, it's his sister.
疲れてて。
今何時だと思ってんのよ。今日保護者面談あるの覚えてるよね。
世界各地にゲートが出現して十数年。ゲート内のダンジョンに存在するモンスターとそれに対抗しうる能力に覚醒した人間ハンターの争いは絶え間なく続いている。
Well, let's go. I don't know if I'm supposed to be watching the introduction video, but I'm gonna watch it, dude. Yeah, that was sick. Before we continue, guys, too, just real quick, I'm only going to watch that opening one time. I wanted to watch it this time just because it's the first episode. It looked like it had a little bit of, like, scenes, maybe fights that happen in this season. I have no idea. I just wanted to watch it. We probably won't watch it again. I'll skip it every other time. But I wanted to just get one glimpse, one thing that just kind of sucks me into what this whole season is going to be about. So, in case you're wondering, we will not watch the opening again. It is a one-time thing, so...
いや、変ってわけじゃないけど。先生に会うのにジャージじゃ来れないだろ。
先生に会うのにジャージじゃ来れないだろ。 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 先生に会うのにジャージじゃ来れないだろ。
い
人ってこんなに変わるんだ。
ジナさんはとても優しく
Everybody sees
成
his
績
glow
も
up, man.
優秀、周りの模範となってくれるのでとっても頼もしく思っています。
そうですか。
模試の結果もよく、志望する医大も合格圏内ですので、あまりプレッシャーをかけないであげてください。
わかりました。
もしもジナさんが覚醒したとしてお兄様はハンターになることを勧めますか？
Ooh, that's a good question.
いいえ、
やはりそうですか。孫さん、無理を承知でお願いしたいのですが。
どういうこと？
こいつ知ってるだろ。
ジナのお兄さん？
世間は狭いよな。君
Oh,
は
is
いい
this
気だろ。
oh, I knew she looked familiar. Is this a girl from season 1 who was in that classroom with his sister? And she basically was like, she unlocked her abilities or whatever like that. And so she decided she was going to leave school to be a hunter or something like that. Oh, and it says here she's in E rank. I don't remember if it had talked about a rank in season 1, but it's been, basically almost a year since I watched season 1.
生活なんかできやしないぞ。うちの攻撃隊では稼げただろうが、あれは特別だ。
説教しに来ただけなら帰ってください。それにお兄さんだって
Oh
いい級じゃ
yeah,
ないですか。
she was on the team. Sorry, I hate pausing it all the time, but she was on the team that Jinwoo did with that one guy, right? Because they like made up their own thing because they're trying to get enough money to buy their own like agency or something, so that they can go bid on all these gates and stuff that open. But she was on one of the teams, right? Or she's on the team that they take and they basically stand outside while Jinwoo and him go in and clear the thing, and then they still get paid. That's where she also looked familiar.
やめろと言いに来たんじゃない。
He's not here to tell her to stop, so what is he there for? Trainer, maybe?
いらっしゃいましたか。ファンドンスハンター。わざ
This
わざ
must
ステ
be
タス国に
the
いらした
S
の
rank guy's brother.
例の二人に会うためでしょうか。
会うため？知ってて聞くんじゃねえよ。お前ら監視か気づかないふりしてりゃいい。ダンジョンで俺が奴らをどうしようとな。まずは E 級、次は D 級だ。それともまさか止めようとでも思ってんのか。お前ごときがこの俺を。
This guy seems very confident in his abilities. I mean, he's an S
問
rank,
題
so
は死骸が海に落ちていたということです。
I always wondered. I cannot remember. This guy with red hair, is he S rank? I don't remember or not. I know that he's like the leader of the guy who owns the agency, but I don't remember if he's an S rank or if he's a hunter at all. I feel like he was, right? Because in the introduction in season 1, he was on that island, right? With the other guys who were fighting.
つまり奴らは飛行を試みて
今はまだ距離が短くてもいずれは。
ひとまずこちらであれの調査を進めよう。
すみません、無理を言って。
いえいえ、孫ハンターの頼みでしたら。
訓練を見学されたいだなんて驚きましたが、その子に？
え
いつまで喋ってるんですか。こっちは遠足に来てるんじゃないんですよ。
すみません、すぐに。
あの方は
A 級のキムチョルハンター。ご覧の通りタンクです。
A 級？
彼もその一人で今回の攻撃隊のリーダーです。
見学の許可を求めたところ、機嫌を損ねたようで。
こら、E 級の重りなんて押し付けやがって。しかも二人かよ。
That is kind of intriguing. Why would they send an A rank guy into a? They said this is a C rank tunnel. Is that what they said? You're sending an A rank guy into a C rank gate or tunnel with a bunch of E ranks. I'm so confused on how this. Oh, it says right here that consists of 1 A rank, which is him, 5 B ranks. Okay, that makes sense as to why they're going in a C rank tunnel.
そんなわけで
And he's training
今回
them
の攻撃隊
essentially
は
is what it sounds like.
A 級が1名、B 級が5名、C 級が2名の8名編成。
残酷な現実を知れば考え直すと思ったが、戦力型だな。簡単にクリアされたら意味ないぞ。
孫ハンター、新人ハンターの出る幕がなくならないようご見学だけでお願いしますね。
心得ています。
No, it looks like you went in.
何かがおかしい。 この不吉な違和感は。
What is going on?
まさかこれは一体これは。
Happening.
アンカー長、メイン攻撃隊に連絡してください。
レッドゲート、どうして C 級がレッドゲートになるんですか。
Red gate.
今すぐそちらに向かいます。
Right, pause. We did a lot just happened right there. So they went into a C rank gate, turned into a, they called it a red gate, and I've heard that term before because I haven't read the manhwa, but I've seen like some of the pictures and seen some bits and pieces of the manhwa, and the term red gate sounds super familiar. I've heard it before, and I've heard it before. I've seen it before in the manhwa, and I'm trying to think about what that. I can't remember the context and where I saw it, but it sounds so familiar. But obviously, it's a bad thing because everyone's in a panic right now as to this gate turning into going from a C rank to a red gate. Does that mean that it like is an automatic S rank gate when it goes red or something like that? It's like a winter wonderland.
どうなってんだ。ゲートが消えちまったぞ。これじゃ戻れねえじゃねえか。レッドゲートだ。
通常のゲートと違い、一歩足を踏み入れたら外部と完全に遮断される特殊なダンジョンだ。ボスを倒すかダンジョンブレイクするまで絶対に出られないし、外からの助けも来ない。しかも計測値より数段上のモンスターが出現する。
お、じゃあここは C 級だから。
Okay, so basically what he just said right there was that a red gate is essentially a gate that there's no escape. Your only option to escape is die, or you have to defeat the boss. Is essentially the only ways out of this gate, and nobody can come in from the outside world. Basically, the gate closes, so no one can come in to help you, and then your only way out is die or beat the boss. Essentially, is what it sounds like. So, okay. That is what a red gate is. And then he said the monsters are usually stronger in red gates. So does that mean if you were a C gate, kind of like what I was saying, does that mean it automatically goes up in rank? But how much in rank? Does it go like B rank, A rank, or S rank?
ありがとうございます。
いや、気にするな。
アイスエルフ。
Oh, I was about to say
あんなところ
elves.
に。
遠いな。あの距離じゃ普通は気づけない。
お兄さん、今のあれは。
アイスエルフだ。残酷非道な習性からハンターたちの間で白い鬼、白鬼と呼ばれ恐れられている。
Ice slayers or ice
全員
elves?
注目。知っての通り、このレッドゲートは孤立無縁の上、難易度は B 級以上だ。
Okay, so B rank or higher.
生還するために最もランクが高い俺の指示に従ってもらう。とはいえ、いくら俺でも全員を率いることはできない。よってここからは二手に分かれて進むことにする。ついていきます。俺も一緒に。俺も。お前はダメだ。見学のお前とお前も C 級以下は連れていけない。ここでの一日は外の世界の1時間。ボスを倒すにせよ、ダンジョンブレイクを待つにせよ、最悪の場合数ヶ月。
He just said whether we beat the boss or wait for a dungeon break. Then so then that means there is a third option to get out. So it's die, beat the boss, or a dungeon break. And a dungeon break, if I remember from season 1, basically meant, because it's like, what if you don't close the gate within like, what was it, 7 days or 14 days or something like that, then the dungeon basically opens up so the whatever's in this gate can now enter into their world, essentially is what it is. So there is a third option. You let the dungeon break. Oh, that said several months, so maybe it is more than days.
俺たちがボスを倒せばお前らも帰れる。
私向こうに行ってもいいですか？キムさんはあの矢に気づきもしなかった。あなた E 級じゃないでしょ。よろしくね。
どうも。
She saw the Jinwoo saw the arrow and this A rank guy did not see it.
それなら俺たちは森の方へ。
幸運を祈る。
そっちこそ どうかご無事で。
All right, let's see what happens, man. Let's see how well this A rank really is.
見ろ。
あれは
アイスベアだ。あの E 級全員死なせることになるな。
I assume the E rank
全員
was the
構えろ。
leader. All right, let's go. Oh shit, these ice bears are big as hell, man.
お前ら死なねえことだけ考えてりゃいい。
See what this boy can do. Yeah, broken paw. Fudge. All right, he is pretty strong. I ain't gonna lie.
にしてもやはり森は冷えますね。一着ずつどうぞ。
あ、空間魔法？お兄さんマジで何者？
君は俺が連れてきたから責任を持って守ってやる。その代わり何も聞くな。二人もお願いします。俺には何も聞かず。
Bro, he's so badass. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. He's so fucking sick. He's just so calm too.
称号変更。
Oh, is he summoning one of his?
完全に塞がっていますね。運が良くて
Is he summoning one of his
AKB 級の
shadows?
何人かが生きて出てこられるかどうか。なんだなんだ。白虎ギルドのお偉いさんがわざわざおいでになるなんて A 級ゲートでも開いたのか。ファンドンス。久しぶりだな、ベクユンホ。こんなとこで会うとは思わなかった。なぜここに？アメリカに行ったお前がどうしてうちの区域にいる？うちの区域？せっかく来てやったのにレッドゲートかよ。面ぐらいは拝ませろってんだ。これじゃ中でくたばっちまうな。
ソンジヌ、運のいい人だ。
You're a
レ
lucky
ッドゲ
man.
ートとなるとファンドンスでも手が出せない。しかし生きて出てくるほどの幸運を持ち合わせているだろうか。
Yeah, they don't know about Jinwoo, my man.
あれだけ暴れた後なのに食後の運動って。
They don't even know he has to
変
do
な
this.
人。
ですね。
Oh, is he going to their den? 'Cause he
数は
wants to
同じ
level.
くらいか。
Yep. Oh, he's calling on his shadows, dude.
出てこい。
Oh, that's so fucking badass, bro. Oh, dude, the music. 'There's Igris.
お前たち初の任務だ。行け。
Oh, I forgot he has mages in there.
強力な火力の砲兵、再生が速い砲兵、期待以上だ。マナの消費量は半端ないけどな。親玉の
Must be the
登場
alpha.
か。影の兵士が一瞬で消された。マナももうない。イグリット。
Igris. Oh, that's so fire, bro. Oh my gosh, Igris just. Dude.
あの時 イグリッドがずっと剣を使っていたなら間違いなく俺がやられていたな。
Damn,
今
he
の
said he
俺のレ
definitely
ベ
would
ル
have
でやっ
killed
た
him.
互角。いやまだ俺の方が弱いかもしれない。
Damn, bro. That was so fire, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Igris is a badass, man. I don't care what you say, dude. And then Jinwoo just basically even said, he said, dude, if Igris would have been fighting me the whole time with his sword like that, he definitely would have killed him. And he even admitted that Igris is probably still to this moment stronger than he currently is, dude. Oh, dude, that's so sick, dude. That was badass. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, shit. There's the A rank.
そんなはずはない。
Oh, shit.
なこと認めてたまるか。隊長。
There's your A rank Connor. He's running away. Damn, bro. This dude looks like he's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna do the end credit scene just for this one episode. Whew. That was a fire episode, dude. I'm not gonna lie, man. This thing only picked up and proved why, in my opinion, dude, this was anime of the year last year. This was fire, dude. And this is my own opinion. I have not seen Windbreaker and I have not seen Kaiju number 8. I know those two are really hot animes, but I have not seen them. Keep that in mind when I say that. But I don't see, like, dude, this was fire, bro. Solo Leveling to me was like the most hype anime of the year last year. It was the most talked about. It's the one I heard about the most. It was always on my like social media feeds, always on my YouTubes, dude. Like, I don't understand how this was not anime of the year last year. Absolutely fire, dude. Season 2 started off with a bang, dude. Oh, this is so badass, dude. It only reminded me how much I love Jinwoo as a character, dude. I love the idea of the main character just being so powerful and he's constantly getting more and more powerful and that he's just going to be more powerful than everybody else. I love that, dude. Like, honestly, if I wish that they would have done something similar to that with Gojo, but that's a whole nother conversation I'm not even going to get into about the JJK stuff. And yes, those of you guys who are asking, I am caught up on the manga, so I am aware of everything that goes on with all that stuff. But, oh, dude, just freaking fire, man. That was a badass episode, guys. I'm telling you, man, if that didn't make you want to hit the subscribe button, I don't know what will, man, because this journey is going to be absolutely awesome. So let's talk about the episode real quick, guys. If I can try to get myself to calm down a little bit, because right now I'm so jittery, dude. I'm so excited because as soon as I'm done recording this and I'm done editing and posting this, dude, I'm probably going to go immediately upstairs and rewatch it with my son because my son has not seen it. Him and I watched season 1 together. So I'm excited for him to watch this with me. But anyways, let's talk about the episode real quick. So obviously we got Jinwoo. He is with this new hunter who's an E rank. I can't remember what her name was. Did they say her name in the episode? But she had a couple of appearances in season 1. But she's an E rank hunter, and I think that he relates to that. She's obviously friends with his sister, and I'm guessing that's what the teacher was asking. Was the teacher was asking if he would take on mentoring her, I guess, in a way. Because she quit school, she wants to be a full-time hunter. He's basically telling her, like, you're not going to make money that way, especially as an E rank. So he wanted to take her to this dungeon, it sounds like, send her on this training mission so that she could see the reality of going to a dungeon, like a more complicated dungeon that you get paid more for. But then it turns out this gate or this dungeon was a red gate. So it turned red, which basically meant, right, there's only 3 ways of getting out. Either the dungeon breaks after this time period is met, you beat the boss, or you die. Those are the only 3 ways you're getting out of that dungeon ever. And dying doesn't sound like a great way to get out of the dungeon. So basically those are your only options. All while this is happening, we've got whatever that dude's name was that's an S rank hunter showing up looking for Jinwoo because he wants revenge on Jinwoo for killing his older brother, but he can't get to Jinwoo because Jinwoo's inside of a red gate. Meanwhile, Jinwoo is in the red gate just absolutely slaughtering all these ice bears, and he's putting in work. Then he summons his shadows, has his shadows fight the ice bears. Then the leader of the ice bear pack comes out, and Igris puts in work on this dude and just absolutely annihilates this guy, dude. Absolutely cinematic, beautifully done, man. This was an amazing episode, man. I'm so excited for the next episode. I'm excited for you guys to join me on this journey, guys. There ain't much more to say, guys. This was hype. I loved it, man. Appreciate y'all. We'll see you guys in episode 2. Deuces.